year like here at early college?
My first year in early college was very scary. I mean, when I walked through those doors, I thought that I was taking a risk because I wasn't sure. You know, we were the first class, and I'm glad that I stayed because, you know, I had the adults, our teachers, especially Ms. Curton, our principal, to actually guide us through that. And it was just wonderful. I mean, it was scary. You know, we were learning a lot of things here in the high school and the transition across the street at TSCC and being with the college students. I mean, it was pretty intimidating that, you know, the fact that they named us as the legacy class and we were the first kids that we were going to do this, complete the academic core. And so we were set for that challenge, and I think it was a good experience. Well, the fact that it's smaller, you know everyone. You know, I mean, one thing happens, everyone knows what happens, and that's like what a family is. You know everything that's going on, and you also have your support system, Ms. Curton being, you know, and the teachers being our parents here at school. I mean, it's just, you know, to know that you can always, you know, go to them for advice, go to them when you need help, not only for school, but for your own, when you have your own problems and stuff. You know, the fact that, you know, you can feel comfortable talking to adults like them. And I think that's what made us so much a family, not only the size, but the fact that, you know, we're comfortable with each other and we know each other really well. Yeah, I was gonna go to med high, and then Ms. Curton and a few people were recruiting students from my middle school, and that's when I first met her, and she told us all these things, and my mom was kind of hesitant on me going far away, you know, taking a bus, 40-minute ride all the way there to Med High, and the fact that here we're just 5 minutes away, and, you know, you're promised the same thing, even more. You know, I think, you know, that was it. That's what made me change my mind. You know, we'll just go to early college because, you know, you can do so much more, and at the same time you're so close with my parents. You know, we live so close here. The promise was fulfilled. I mean, every single bit of it. I mean, the things that I've accomplished and all the students have accomplished, I think what we were promised with, I think we got. I never wanted to quit, and I never regretted the fact that I went here, but there were times that I felt very hesitant, and I did doubt myself because I wasn't sure of my potentials. I didn't know my capabilities, and going here made me learn that, hey, you can do so much more. I know, like, you can do sports and all that stuff at the regular high school, but here you can be ready for college. You can accomplish so much more. And I think every time I doubted myself, I always looked at what I've done in the past and all my accomplishment, and that's what makes it feel like, hey, this is worthwhile. It's worth taking the risk. As young adults, we had that experience that, hey, you can do this. You know, you have the freedom to do what you want, and you can make your own choice. You pick your own classes. You pick what you want to be. You know, what you decide, your own path. I mean, that's why students are going through aviation. Some of us did CNA, and then we're going to be doing the pre-med biology, chemistry. I mean, the fact that we're learning so much, and the fact that we can branch out and try different things, and I think that's the part of the liberating part, is that we can try new things and know that we won't fail. We'll succeed because we'll always learn from what we're doing. Legacy class for me means that you're there, you're the first one who started it, and you can be the model for the rest of the generations to come. And the fact that we've accomplished so much as a legacy class, and, you know, yes, that student said that we made mistakes, but that's because we just didn't know everything that was out there for us, and we didn't have a chance to grab everything at the right time. But the fact that we did learn those things, I think that we are the base, and we make the next future generations a lot stronger and a lot more focused. So I think that we are their powerhouse, their strength, and that's where they're gonna get that strength from, our legacy class. For me, at this young age, to graduate with my associate's degree, 96 hours, and also accomplish the CNA program, and the fact that I'll be there at the 4.0, I'll be there in the front seats. I think that just says that, the young ones we can do things too, and we can, as long as we set our mind into it, we can reach our goals. We have so much potential, and I think, this is a proof of that. That we're graduating with the college students as seniors. We graduate college before we graduate high school, and it's very insane. And that's another feeling that comes with graduation. It's insane, but I'm glad that I'm a part of it, because I think that I've learned so much, and I feel very accomplished. And I know that I'll take whatever I've learned here throughout undergraduate school, or when I'm getting my bachelor's. TSCC, the environment, the challenges, well, there were a lot of challenges. I think the fact that we're from early college high school and so small, and then they set us down at TSCC, and everything was just bigger, and you're surrounded by adults, people who are actually coming back from maybe even like 30-year-olds, and they're coming back to school. And the fact that you're with them, you're intimidated, because you know that, hey, maybe this is their last chance, and they want to do everything, and they can get everything that they want. This is their last chance to go back. And we see that as students who aren't there yet, and we're barely starting, and I think we've learned a lot from TSTC students also. The fact that, hey, everything's not too late. You can always start now and make a new ending. And for us, you don't have to make that mistake. You can fulfill everything. Take all the classes, which were quite hard. Calculus in a regular high school, I think, will be very different with TSTC, because our professors are very difficult, and everything was quite challenging. But I think the fact that we were set to that challenge just made us want to complete the task even more. Finish the race no matter how hard it is. This means a lot for my family. I didn't come from a very fortunate family. We came from Philippines, and that's a third world country. And my dad didn't have a job there. My mom was a teacher, but living there was very hard. We had a small house. I think it was 1 bedroom, and we all slept in our living room, because there was 5 of us in our family. And then the fact that now we're moving here, and I'm graduating, and the fact that I can do so much more. I know that my parents has raised me very well, and the fact that I'll be able to return that to my parents, that, hey, you know what, you have a kid that will be successful, and you know what, I'm not done yet. I have so much more to accomplish, and by the time I do that, I know that they will be very proud, and they won't regret a thing that they actually sent me to this school. My name is Lyca Intal, and I'm a legacy student at Early College High School. I will be graduating with 96 hours and an associate's degree in biology.